from NAFI here. I just wanted to get on a live video real quick and let's start a conversation. First and foremost, welcome to my basement. We'll get that out of the way right now. Totally understand. But when you talk to me here at NAFI, in a lot of cases, I'm down here, COVID restrictions and everything. However, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Instructor resources, instructor books. People call all the time, instructor friends, members, and they ask me the same question, and that is, what books do you use to teach students, to teach yourself so that you can teach students? What good is out there? So I've just got a couple here that I pulled from my personal library. Now I'm going to basically recognize a lot of these books are actually out of date. They're not the most current versions, but you'll get the point. First and foremost, this one, it's a little bit for me. CFI Binder. I think at one point or another, we have all created one of these. It takes hours upon hours to make one, and I'd like to believe that if you need something, it's going to be in here. Trust the work that you put in when you created your CFI or when you earned your CFI, because it's a great go-to resource. Use it. Secondly, from the legend himself, Mr. Bill Kirshner. If you're an instructor and you don't have the flight instructor's manual, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. The information in here is fantastic. It covers a whole plethora of all kinds of things that you'll need to know. So definitely, if you don't have this, pick one up. I think at one point or another, we have all purchased the Pilot's Handbook to Aeronautical Knowledge. This book, again, not the most recent edition, has so much good stuff in it. And the best part about this, you don't even have to purchase it. You can actually download this from the FAA website for free. You can put it on your iPad. You can do anything you like. So definitely pick this up. Also listed in the NAFI's member-only library. So if you can't find it on the FAA website, log into NAFI. Bob Mader, Stick and Rudder, 100%, absolutely right. Here's another one. If you aren't recommending this to your students and then also keeping them for yourself, again, disservice. A flight instructor should have a copy of each of these for the students that they're instructing. And it is one of my required books for any student that I also bring on. It's so good. You're not teaching for the Checkride. You're not making them memorize this book, but when you're actually asking them questions on the mock oral that you're going to do, so much of it can come from here, and it helps so much. This is one I pulled from college, and I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of. Illustrated Guide to Aerodynamics. It's an oldie but a goodie. Any questions your students may have on aerodynamics is probably going to be in here. Now, I know there's probably a lot of people that are also going to say, hey, don't forget about the Naval Guide to Aerodynamics or Aerodynamics for Naval Aviators. Great book. I don't have that one, but I've heard really good things, so maybe consider that one too. Now, finally, and this is my personal favorite, Everything Explained to the Professional Pilot. You can see I have papers sticking out of here. I have tabs everywhere. It's crazy. This book, don't let the title of it fool you. Yes, it does have 121 regulations. Yes, it does have 135 regulations, but it covers everything. It is part 61, part 91, the whole deal. And let's remember, professional pilot, that is flight instructors. And your job is to make your students professional pilots. So if you haven't checked out this book, this is my #1 go-to for pretty much everything that I do. Highly recommend. And I would be remiss to tell you, I'm not getting paid for any of these books. Neither is NAFI. So any companies or anything, don't consider it as an endorsement. Consider it as a recommendation for some amazing information. In the comments, if you could, let's share some more. I'm sure there's plenty out there that I haven't mentioned. I'm sure you guys all have, and girls have tricks for all kinds of things. So let's put it in the comments. Let's share this information. Let's get it out there. Thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.